Burnt onion, you were cooking, okay? Nothing burnt in that kitchen. The recipe was right, okay? You put the work in. You are chefs. You cooked the shit. The show was cooked well, okay? Contrary to your name, it was cooked well, okay? No overcooking, no undercooking. It was cooked well. Can you tell I'm sick? And my brain's not working right, because what the fuck was that? Hey everybody, welcome to the Julia Kamanga Show. I hope you guys are doing well. It has been a minute. Every time I say this, I cough. I'm a little bit sick, so I do want to apologize. My throat is dry as a bitch. It has been a minute since I made a video because I have been hella busy. And I didn't want to force making a video and badly editing it just for the sake of it. So I do apologize. I was meant to come back with a particular video where I asked people to vote, should I risk it all? That video is being recorded today, but this one I just want to release quickly because I really want to talk about this show quick, fast, while the trend is going, okay? And then my Taylor Swifties, I will make the folklore video after that. So I'm back-ish. Okay, let's quickly get into this. I want to do a very quick, short video on this show because I really like it and I want to recommend it to you guys. So I'm not going to have any spoilers. This is just me saying, please watch the show. It is just so good. They just released the show yesterday. So when I'm recording this, it was yesterday. I'm hoping I'll be able to get this out to you guys quickly because it's a quick video. And guys, it is so fun. The reason I know about the show, aside from it being on Netflix, is because I know one of the people who was part of the writing team. So he was busy promoting it. And I was like, oh, this looks really freaking cool. Because I was like, a university show in South Africa, bring it here. In South Africa, we're missing a lot of different types of shows. We're missing a lot of, types of content we could look into. So university is a big one because our varsity culture is huge. And it would be so cool to explore that. Every university has their own kind of culture and whatever, but they made a university that I think is pretty cool. It's a fictionalized one, if I'm not mistaken. It's technically Rhodes, which is pretty cool. So if you want a spoilery as video, let me know. I can get deeper into it because I really enjoyed it and it's fresh in my mind. But let me just give you a quick, brief, idea of what the film about what the show is about, right? It's a 6-episode show and it is about a girl named Mbali Hadebe, and she was a socialite. Her mom is a politician. She was rich as fuck, and during her 19th birthday, while she's having this big ass powwow, what are these people called? They raided her house, and in front of all her friends and popular people and people like Lasizwe, she ended up being raided, and it was exposed that her mom was essentially stealing money like every politician in South Africa. Are we surprised? So the typical ANC leader, no remorse, she just wants her money, doesn't care about her kid kind of thing. So Mbali's like, I can't go to Wits. I can't go to Wits. I need to go to some other place where nobody knows who I am and an unknown school so I can start over. So she uses some of the money her dad left for her and she goes to Grahamstown University. Technically, it's supposed to be a moment where she's supposed to learn how to be a better person and keep low. But immediately she bumps into this beautiful rowing Olympian winner. How is the English? Things spiral from there, essentially. So just watch the trailer. It's really good. And she makes some friends who she wouldn't typically be friends with. A really dope gay dude and a really quirky, nerdy girl. I really love her. She's so cool. Natalie and Jay. So they become her friends, and, she goes through this whole phase where she's like, I need to find a way to become popular again, and I think I'm going to aim and date Sivu, the Olympian rowing dude, but he's got a girlfriend, so it's a very awkward situation. So she tries to help him become president of the SRC, and it leads to a lot of shenanigans. It is so good. What I enjoy the most about this TV show, and I think Burnt Onion, the writing team, the producers, everyone did a really good job of just focusing on what the show is meant to be about, which is these kids in university. All the drama, all the shenanigans, all the plot twists and the plot points and the highs and the lows have to do with being a university student. All of these children are typical university students. very selfish, very full of themselves. All they want to do is be disastrous. They're all like representing different phases of people in university, different goals people have in university, which I really enjoy. Mbali is one of the most selfish characters I have encountered in a while in South African TV. But she does have some good in her heart because she is still like 19. She is still trying to be better than her mom. So I can see very authentic characteristics about her, but she is at the end of the day all about what I need first. She can be there for people, but it's about what I need, me, and yeah, a little bit for you. So I really enjoyed that characterization. She's an anti-hero, but she also is very real. I can see a lot of emotion in who she is. So, with Jay, you can see he comes from a typical Indian family. Literally, as they drop him off, they're all there. It's fantastic. He's a gay character who is trying to survive, and he's very like business-minded and everything. What I really enjoy about him is that he is also got, problematic things about him, but also is just trying to survive and live with what he knows. And I think that, his character arc, I'm hoping in season 2 is going to be very interesting on how he grows. I would really love to see more about like him and Natalie as people. But I feel like they weren't just sidekicks. They were actually, they were very well-developed characters, because that can be something very dangerous where a lot of people just become sidekicks. But I do like that Natalie and Jay actually have their own story, their own things going on. And I enjoy that they don't just necessarily drive Mbali's narrative, but it ends up doing that. You know what I mean? Like Mbali's the main character, so everything is about her, but they don't necessarily do it like that's all their life is. It's unintentional, if that makes sense. And it'll make sense when you watch the show. I enjoy the fact that Caesar's character is a professional student. We've all had people like this in our universities, and they mostly join the SRC or the student council in any way, where they stay in school for a long time because they're trying to make radical change, but they never carry on with their lives because their whole life is university. And Caesar is when I saw him, I was like, oh my God, someone came to mind when I thought of this guy. Like, obviously, I'm not going to talk about him, but I knew someone who was exactly like Caesar. What I also like is that Caesar's secret is very interesting, because I'd like to see how that plays off. He's very, I don't want to ruin anything, but the way his secret kind of drives him is going to be very interesting in the next season. I can tell. Sivu is a coconut, bruh. And I was so fucking happy because he's not a coconut who's like, oh, I just choose to speak English because, because I think Mbali's more of that type of coconut because she understands Vernac but chooses not to. Sivu is a proper coconut, not just because he was adopted, but because he never made the effort to like not be one. He is an example of a black boy who has lived in a white world, and they did it so freaking well. I felt seen. Thank you. Okay? Because if you don't know, I don't speak Vernac because I was not taught to speak Vernac, because I guess English was supposed to get me further in life. Here I am, not further in life. There's a scene where someone speaks to Sivu in Sutu, and he's like, I have no idea what you said, but it's on. And it was fucking hilarious to me because I was like, yo, dude, I've been in situations like that where someone is shouting at me in Vernac and I'm like, heh? But I mean, I do understand a lot of Vernac. It's just sometimes I can't hear what people are saying and I'm like, oh shit, it's one of those moments. Where Sivu is kind of, he's understanding what being a coconut means in black spaces. Very, very good. I gotta talk about Junior as a character. He's played by someone I know. Firstly, Chaba, you fucking killed it. That character, oh my God, guys, I feel so sorry for him because he's so sweet. Such a sweetheart. And Natalie, do better, okay? I'm not trying to ruin anything, but Junior's just a sweetheart. And I'm happy you came forth with that information about the popular dude. Congratulations to you. You spoke out against problematic shit, and I love that for you, okay? But Junior, oh my God, he holds a special place in my heart. He is such a sweetie, and they use him, okay? And they all use him, and I don't fucking like it, okay? He's a sweetie, and you better redeem him in season 2. Not redeem him like something bad happened. He's still a sweetheart, and I hope he stays a sweetheart and a gentleman and nerdy and unnecessary. Junior is a sweetheart, okay? I hold him close to my heart, okay? Don't play these games. To me, because in the show he plays a 19-year-old, he's like a little brother, and I'll kick your ass if you hurt him anymore. I'm being so dramatic. Also, the person who played Tato is fine. I'm just saying. You's a cutie. Can't wait to see you more in season 2. I believe in this. Bali's mother is just... woo! And from how they left it off, we're going to see a bit more of her in season 2. So I'm really excited about that. But her mom gives me fucking stress, dude. And Baby Scarlett did a very great job. I loved it. I feel like on top of it, the production made sure that people will audition for this, it's going to sound shady, guys. I'm not always trying to come down on us as people, but it's just a reality because I work in the industry. So I know how these things are. A lot of the time in, shows, people like to just hire their friends, or they hire anybody who has the look but doesn't have the feel of the character. Because having the look is one part, but can you also act? Can you embody the character? Can you, even if, for example, you're a sexy person in real life, you have that vibe, that sex appeal in real life, doesn't necessarily mean you know how to gain that chemistry with every person you're acting with. So just because someone in real life gives you a particular feeling doesn't mean they can act it out, right? And it doesn't always have to play that way, because just because you give me sex appeal in real life doesn't mean you are the perfect character for a sex appeal character. However, with these guys, I feel like they did a very good job of casting their characters very well. It wasn't just about hiring a bunch of people who are famous, which is a problem we have in this country. Ooh, I should do a video about that. Let me know if you want that. It's not just about hiring people who are famous and putting them in, in the TV shows. It's about hiring people who are good at what they do. So Mbali was played by someone called Bantu Petse. I hope I'm saying your name right. She did a fantastic job of portraying the selfishness, the angstiness of Mbali. Her face, every time she reacted, things were just so fucking great. She is just unnecessary. She has that look. She also, as a person, looks so good in the role. I was just, every time she wore whatever she was wearing, I'm like, God damn, girl. I was like, you are killing it. I don't know, just something about her that felt influency. And she knows social media and she knows how to get what she wants because she's been doing it her whole life. It just felt so right. She looks so good. Lunga Shabalala played Sivu. That guy is fine. I'm sorry. What the fuck, dude? You have your face shape is beautiful. You are a beautiful man. And I think they did a good job of picking someone who is just very good looking in a way that's also realistic, okay? Because there's some people, sometimes they pick people who just look like a model. And you're like, whoa, give us a second, okay? Because where are we seeing models just chilling like that? No. But this guy, he looked like someone you would have a crush on, a third year where when you're first year, you're like, oh, damn, he's fine. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, damn, I think I found myself. He has that energy to him, and I really, really enjoyed it. And every other character, the guy who played Jay, hilarious as fuck. He embodied the shit out of Jay. It felt so realistic. It felt like he is Jay, and there's no distinction between. I was just like, shit, this is great. Natalie was my favorite character. I don't know what it is about her that was my favorite thing. She's very good at portraying someone who's still kind of childish, trying to come into herself. And she's hilarious too. Everyone was freaking hilarious. But there's something about Natalie's character that I really, really enjoyed, and the actress really portrayed Natalie very freaking well. And everyone was just great. Background felt so much better than a lot of things that I've watched again. And I'm very proud of how well and how much work they put into the production. And I can see why everyone is very proud of what they did. The Ramapakela siblings must be very freaking happy with what they did. But Onion, you did a great job. And I definitely recommend that if you like a hilarious show that is based on what it's meant to be based on, with just focusing on uni drama, you must definitely watch MisEducation. It is so good. I recommend it for anyone who enjoyed How to Ruin Christmas, because they brought that quality and they've doubled down. I love that shit, bro. And Burnt Onion gives me a lot of hope on how comedy can move within South Africa right now. I wish, guys, please make a longer show. Give us 15 episodes, bro. I just want to sit and binge your shit, okay? Because when it ended yesterday, I was like, guys, whoa, wait. I came home and I was done by 10:30. I was like, what do you mean, dude? Give me more. I want more. Or I don't know. I understand why you keep your stuff short, but damn, man, give me more, bro. I just want more content from you guys, because you have done very short shows, and I would love to see that grow even more. It would be great if MisEducation can even go up by 2 episodes. That would be amazing. Burnt Onion, you were cooking, okay? Nothing burnt in that kitchen. The recipe was right, okay? You put the work in. You are chefs. You cooked the shit. The show was cooked well, okay? Contrary to your name. It was cooked well, okay? No overcooking, no undercooking. It was cooked well. Can you tell I'm sick? And my brain's not working right because what the fuck was that? The show is great because it has a lot of representation in different ways. Yes, there are problematic things within university, which is also well represented in, MisEducation. But I think they did a good job of taking people who've experienced, varsity and created a show around that. They made sure all the characterizations and they read and they researched, and they did a very good job of making sure that you felt familiar with everyone who was coming forth to you, the different types of lecturers and stuff like that. It was really well done. And, I like that I was able to see a lot of people I know in every aspect of the show. And I think they can really push it even more in the next season and really give us really well developed background characters and stuff like that. I really would be excited to see even more of the show. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Well done to everybody who was part of this team. You guys did a fantastic job. It was fun. It was delicious. I had moments where I love such moments. The writing was funny. I laughed out loud. It was such a good time. And I watched it with someone who's very critical of shows in general. And he laughed too. So that is saying some, okay? But I laughed a lot because I was like, oh my God, Vitz. So yeah. It was a good time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much, Burnt Onion, for making this show. Guys, please watch it. It is so good. They are not paying me for this, but anyone from, the Burnt Onion Productions or NetflixSA, if you come across this, it's okay. How you can pay me is just hire me to edit one of your shits, okay? I got you. I will edit your show, okay? Because I want to move into, TV stuff. That would be interesting. I haven't really edited for TV as much. So I'd really like to edit some TV shit. So I'll let you go. But I already do movies. Call me. I'm here. I'm ready. Just call me. You already follow me on Twitter, okay? Cool. Anyway, guys, I hope you had a good one. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to come through in my next videos. I'm recording them vandaag. I don't play these games. Okay, I must do it now because I don't know when I'm going to do it. Make sure you watch my other videos, okay? I will link them somewhere. I will put them. They are there. Just explore. You will find things. They are in playlists. And subscribe and like and share. Okay? Bye, guys.